Michigan, the War Machine, Rhino!
How often, Don West, do you hear a competitor, do you hear a wrestler, especially someone like the War Machine Rhino, talk about feeling fear, talk about being afraid? Let me answer that for you. Never, but we've never had Elevation X. It debuts tonight. TNA takes it to another level. Destination X, Elevation X, and I'm scared as hell as well.
And his opponent from Gainesville, Georgia, the phenomenal AXS.
Let me tell you something, Mike. Rhino's scared. You're scared. I'm scared. Everybody in this freaking building is scared. And let me tell you something. He may not act like it, but the phenomenal AJ Styles is scared. But he's not going to show it. He knows or he feels he has an incredible advantage. And look at the faces. Look at the crowd. They're praying right now.
I tell you what, AJ may have an advantage. AJ may have an edge. You see what he just put on his hands?
Special gloves that he's going to use. And that's a smart move on his part. I don't see anything Rhino has that.
I don't either. But I see that AJ Styles is putting the gloves on, and I don't think there's any question that those gloves might help him in terms of traction, in terms of trying to make his way up the steel structure, hell, maybe even just to the point of trying to hang on for dear life.
Well, I think about it. If you get your hands stomped on up there, if you get, something like that to happen, anything like that, then those gloves could really, really help you in the long run. I mean, think about that.
I think
there's steel and sharp edges and everything else.
I think Rhino may have some portion or some part of his hands or fingers slightly taped. Oh, referee Slick Johnson just tossed out of the way by the War Machine, and look at Rhino start the beat down here on AJ. God, right into the guardrail.
Well, there's a strategy for you. Beat him up before he goes up there. That way they're already wobbly. I mean, look at, I think Rhino just realized the fear that he's had is coming out of him in frustration as he went right after Rhino. But man, Rhino right at him, and both of them just took wicked shots. And now AJ, what a right by AJ Styles. A vicious right. And then what a shot by Rhino. Wow, they're just fighting each other. I think it's that fear of having to climb up top.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. How you win Elevation X, you've got to make your opponent take that death-defying drop. And I think this is real good strategy by the War Machine Rhino. Go just balls out right at the opening aspect of this matchup, right at the start. Wear down AJ, and then potentially, who knows, can he gore him from the top of the steel structure and win it?
I agree with you, Mike, today. I mean, what the hell has he got to lose? Just go after him. Try to beat him up before he gets up there. But AJ Styles is a competitor, and you saw that. Getting on the rail, using it, and I mean, AJ Styles has a, whoa! What a shot by Rhino!
What a counter by the War Machine. It looked like AJ, who was on the receiving end of a beating for the better part of the opening minute of this matchup, used that guardrail to spring off, but then Rhino, after just the one offensive move by AJ, comes back, and AJ just drove him back first right into the side of the six-sided ring.
And you can see Rhino knocked the breath out of him, and now AJ Styles is going to make his climb up to the top. He wants to be the first one up there because that's an incredible advantage. And AJ Styles now taunts him. He says, I'm up there, and now Rhino has nothing else to do but climb up there and meet him.
Did you notice after the first couple of rungs, as AJ was going up, Rhino tried to reach up and grab it. Rhino tried to bring him back down. Because I think in AJ's mind, he feels like once he's up there, once he's in place, and there you see, God, that's dangerous. 20-foot drop down to the floor below. I think AJ feels like he has the advantage once he's up on top of the structure that forms the giant X.
Well, you got to be careful because there's only about 20 inches of room up there. And the War Machine Rhino now trying to decide what side he wants to go up. And listen, I don't blame him for taking his time. The longer AJ Styles is up there, the better chance he has of slipping and falling.
You know, we measured that platform, Don. You're right, when it was lowered. Trust me, we didn't get anywhere near the top of this structure. It is just a 20-inch platform. They have less than 2 feet to try and navigate up there. And it just adds to the danger of Elevation X and the War Machine Rhino. is making his way up the trussing. God, that's scary. Did you see that?
Already almost fell. Just taking his time, though.
Oh, look at this.
And AJ, look at people. They don't want to look. AJ Styles up on top, bouncing around. That's got to wear into Rhino. It's got to get to his mind.
So another aspect of this match, Don, is the give and the leeway of those platforms, of that structure at the top that forms the X here at Elevation X. And, oh, you can see that Rhino is pretty gingerly making his way up there.
Well, it's the size. He's so big. I mean, let me tell you something, folks. This guy, this is not a match made for him. He's so big, and it's got to be hard, and now he's got to get his bearings.
Got to get your bearings, got to get your balance, and at the same time, you're 280-plus pounds, Don. That's the key. That's what you talked about. Yeah. Rhino on all fours says, I'll fight you from this position, AJ.
He's a smart move. Very smart move, Rhino. Keep the base low. You cannot take AJ standing on your feet.
I like that strategy. And look at AJ.
He's yelling at him to stop it. AJ keeps moving it. He knows he's getting in his head. Everybody just holding their breath, Mike.
Including the announcers. Rhino, you can sense the level of confidence here for Styles is growing with every step that he takes across the platform.
Look at him, just goading him, getting in his face.
And he spit right on him.
Oh, look at Rhino, unbelievable.
Look, I mean, I know how cocky and I know how confident you are, AJ, but spitting in the face of the relentless war machine may not be a good move.
Look at Rhino, one step after another, and I mean, this is scary, but he's doing it, he's going after him. That just takes courage. And now they're punching. Oh, AJ almost fell on the first punch, and Rhino hits him again. Rhino's got a bigger base.
That's the key, Doc. With every offensive blow, with every punch, and even with every time, oh God, even with every time that you don't connect, you put yourself in that precarious position. Hell, just being up there is precarious. What the hell am I talking about?
Look at this. AJ goes over to stomp on him. He realizes he has Rhino close to falling. And then think about the danger once the fall happens. You can break your leg. You can break anything, all kinds of bones as Rhino working his way, trying to get back up.
Hang on for dear life, Rhino. Styles has a real edge here because Rhino is bottom line defenseless. How can you fight back from this position?
Oh, look at AJ drop kicks him from up top there. Unbelievable agility. But you know what? Rhino holding tight. Rhino holding strong. And now it's like he's got the foot of AJ holding on to it.
And at the same time, AJ looks like he wants to toss Rhino. He wants to take the War Machine and either kick him off or push him off the structure to take that death-defying drop.
AJ Styles, though, has got himself in a bad spot right now. Oh, man, folks, we're trying our best to call this, but you just hold your breath. You can see them both holding on. You wonder if the gloves are helping. Oh, AJ almost fell down as Rhino got him a good base.
Yeah, Rhino hit him with a couple of real solid right hands. I thought that second one, maybe the third right there, was going to knock Styles all the way down. He's got him teetering.
Another shot. That's 4 straight shots, and that's the strength of Rhino. Rhino's smart. Rhino's got his feet inside, and he's got him a better hold. Now AJ, though, you can see him going after him with one shot. It's everybody cringing. Cringing is
That time AJ just able to use those gloves. I think that's a huge edge for him.
Oh, AJ almost fell.
Hang on to the bottom of the truss that time. He hooked his arm. He hooked his elbow right across the bottom of the steel truss.
You can see Rhino right now trying to look at AJ Styles and everybody.
Yeah, look at Rhino. Rhino's in control here.
He's got total control. AJ Styles is in. Oh, nice kick though. How do you kick somebody from there?
It was almost like he caught him with a Pele, if you can call it a Pele from that position.
You're absolutely right.
Look at where he's at.
He's hidden. Rhino can't see him. Rhino's going to think he's already fell down. Rhino can't see him.
Styles is inside the steel trussing, inside the steel structure. I think the fans below, the fans need to point out where AJ's at. Look at, you can see the fans around ringside. They're pointing out because it's out of Rhino's vision that AJ's hiding on this side.
Rhino can't see. Rhino doesn't know where he is. He's right over the top of him. Rhino, I think, senses that AJ's there, but he doesn't know what AJ's going to do. He's now going the wrong way.
And the fans are pointing it out. If Rhino can just make eye contact with the fans, and I know that's easy for us to say, but yeah, they're pointing it out.
Oh no, AJ Styles, look at this. And Rhino, oh no, AJ's got himself, and he's resting also. He's got himself in another spot. Rhino doesn't know where he is at all.
God.
Looking around, and the more you look, the chance of getting vertigo, the chance of losing your balance.
I mean, Don, we've all been in this position.
Oh, I've got it right now. I'm sitting in a chair.
I mean, and we've all been in a position where we've had vertigo, but none of us ever been in this kind of a position where you don't have a guardrail, where you don't have a platform or something to hold on to. And you're right, it's just got to make it worse. This is really a game of cat and mouse at this point.
AJ Styles, I think, is going to try to maybe grab the foot, and I mean, it's just, you realize so many dangerous situations are entailing, and now Rhino knows it.
That's it.
Rhino knows it.
Now he's figured it out. Now he's figured out that the fans are trying to help him.
Oh, he's going to ask the crowd to be quiet. AJ Styles doesn't realize that Rhino's right over the top of him. Look at him get low. Oh, he's got him. AJ Styles, he's got him koozled underneath there. And AJ Styles, what's he going to do?
AJ can't fight back.
Oh, he rakes the eyes.
I never saw that one coming. I thought that AJ's offensive potential was totally limited by being inside the structure, but he came out of nowhere by raking the eyes of Rhino.
The phenomenal AJ Styles now back up to his feet, and look at that kick. How do you keep your balance?
I don't know.
How can you kick somebody and keep your balance up there?
I have no idea. 20 feet above.
Oh, look at Rhino. He's now
kick after kick, shot after shot.
Holding on for dear life, and AJ Styles brings him up and headbutts the back of his head and knocks him back down.
And drives him face first right into the platform. Their fans getting behind Rhino, but he's teetering here. AJ's going to try and shove him off the side. That's not a good position to be in.
You cannot believe, you cannot even imagine how high up these guys are unless you're sitting here and looking up at it. And Mike, I can't even describe the feeling
You know, this is a good position for Rhino. Look where he's got his legs. He's got him wrapped around that platform and putting his legs by that steel truss. I thought AJ was going to drop at that one point.
But AJ Styles has such agility that's what Rhino realizes. Rhino's got to hit him hard. And when he hits him, he's got to make sure he makes it count. Because, oh, AJ just grabbed his hair and just jammed his head. Unbelievable. Oh,
AJ,
no, AJ
back up to his feet.
What? He ain't going to do a Styles clash.
He's nuts. But the level of confidence has really risen the longer that he's up there, and I think once AJ realizes, look out! No, it's not Styles.
Oh, look at that! Rhino just sends it down, and now starts beating on him. Rhino able to take advantage of it. AJ got too cocky. That was crazy to try that move.
Series of shots by Rhino turns it momentarily in his favor.
Listen to Rhino scream at him.
Yeah, I don't think you need to be a lip reader to hear that one or figure out what he said.
Oh no, Rhino getting to his feet.
Base yourself. Look out, Rhino. Oh
no, look at them both fighting and trying to throw him off. Oh!
Jawbreaker by Styles.
Unbelievable. Rhino able to somehow get to all fours. And now what in the
Wait a minute.
world?
What's he doing?
White. It looks like he's got a bang. Oh, he does. White powder.
He's got, you don't want to see Rhino blinded up there because then he's totally defenseless, Don.
What a cheap ass trick. You're an SOB. Oh, he got him.
He's blinded. The powder. Stop it in the face of AJ Styles.
He doesn't know where he is.
No man's land.
It caught him by surprise. And here's Rhino standing up. Oh, my God. No way. No way, Rhino. And could he be doing the gore? He does! Oh, he gores him right into the... Unbelievable! I yelled, gore, gore, gore! Oh, AJ slipped!
Knocked him right to his back with the gore! AJ hanging on for dear life!
AJ knows how in trouble he is!
His hands and his fingers are exposed here!
Unbelievable! Rhino standing tall, AJ hanging on for dear life! AJ's got to find a way to get his feet up. Rhino taunting him. Taunting him.
He's just playing the waiting game.
Foot. I mean the hand. Stomps the foot on the hand.
What a shot. Rhino wins elevation.
Unbelievable. Let's get somebody out here. Unbelievable.
TNA medical staff positioned around the ringside area just in anticipation. It was one of those things where you knew that the wrestler that took that death-defying drop was going to have to pay the price, and AJ Styles just paid the price.
The powder, though, AJ backfired. Gonna do an awful dirty trick. You don't want to say he got what he deserved because nobody deserves to fall that far, but you know what? He shouldn't have brought that out. It should have been a fair fight, and it went against him. Rhino able to turn it around, and then he gored him up there. Not a gore that you can see him get full steam. And now look at him putting the neck brace. They've got to be precautionary.
Rhino, the victor in the first ever Elevation X match. Let's preview Scott Steiner and Kurt Angle.
It is my destiny.